Okay, here's a brief walk around of the 78. So I'm currently changing out the fender that got damaged. It's a LMC aftermarket, which I'm assuming that the aftermarket industry has came a long way since I bought this fender 15 years ago, because this one buckled pretty easy. The main reason I needed to replace it before it got buckled was the actual plastic, or the welded tab for the cab bolt broke on the inside of the fender. So I'm having to replace that. My 40 over 350 flat top pistons, comp cam, hydraulic lifters, the Edelbrock Super Victor intake with the Edelbrock carburetor. It ran pretty good before. Hopefully it'll run a whole lot better once it gets done. I have a turbo built 400 turbo with a 2800 stall B&M, and around back I have these Nitto drag radials I have yet to turn on the road on my 15.8 truck rally wheels. And I installed a mini spool in the rear end, and it has, as far as the exhaust, it has 2¼ inch Summit race mufflers with Flowtech long tube headers. Here's my brand new fender. I'm just now opening up to see for the first time. A couple groups that really keep me pushing on this thing. Much respect to those guys. And my bed, still waiting on tailgate on this one. I ended up crushing the tailgate against a telephone pole when I was picking my son up from school one day. I tried to put some Bondo on it to fill it in, but I'm just not happy with it, so I went ahead and ordered another tailgate for it. It's gonna have the Chevrolet and everything on it. It's supposed to be an exact replica of the one that came from the factory. The bed's pretty straight, minimal rust. Obviously it's in the normal spots that a bed's gonna have rust spots on it. And I'm going to eventually get the electric fuel pump wired in. My aftermarket front clip, including the factory front fender. The factory front fender is pretty much the only thing that's still factory on this truck other than the cab and the bed. Everything else has been swapped as far as the body panels. The whole front core support, bumper, brackets, the panel underneath the grill. The grill's actually been switched as well. I had the 78 in there originally, but I upgraded, as you can see, I upgraded to the 73, 74 grill. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out, but I had to take it all apart to get the fender off. Someday I hope to do an engine start video. Until then, I'm gonna pay respects to the C10 Disorder Club, because they have motivated me to do a lot of the things that I'm doing to this truck. Them and Kim McAvoy, he inspired me without even realizing it with his truck Elwood that he had, and he's currently doing Crew Cab Jake. I really have a lot of respect for those guys. They've really stepped up the C10 game. Andy Welch, John, Bobby. I mean, there's I can go on and on with all the people in that C10 Disorder Club. I mean, there's just so many people that are motivating me to do stuff to this truck. And it had a little bit of problems before I parked it, but I mean, I just got the itch to do an upgrade on it, and it's been a slow process, but I'm hoping to get it going pretty soon. Well, I hope y'all are having a great day. If you're able to get out and wrench on something, it'll make you feel better. Plus, it'll give you a chance to get outside and do something. Have a good one, y'all.